In this video, I'll tell you who screamed your name, and that name basically you only knew so far, and I will tell you the first names or the initials of that person, and that would begin. Okay, and you would hear those initials and you rest the story. I do not need to tell the rest of the story, but this person screamed your name out of love or out of shock or out of anything. Okay, and that's how the situation is. So let's begin. Where you see on your screen your sign words written, that's where your zodiac sign will appear. Let's begin with the first zodiac sign, Aries. Aries, you were really close to this person, and you wanted that this story should go to some extent. Okay, and you really felt this story would really be taking you to a different directions, but this person screamed your name. Okay, wherever you did something, or something happened out of it, and this person's names started with these letters. You would be surprised to know. So hear this. Okay, the person's name started with E, or basically U, or O, V, or Y. Okay, this person's name started with these: E, U, A, O, V. That's it. Okay, and you would be really surprised. Okay, E, U, A, O, V. Okay, these are the initials of this person's name. Next, let's go to the Taurus. Taurus, you had also this story in your mind that this would really reach somewhere, and for you the things started on a very different note, but here you ended up both having a different lives together, and different departed ways, or basically you are still together, and that's how the names. But this person's, the first initials, the first letters of the name started with these. Okay, listen this very carefully. I'm going to tell you something very much private to you, and this person's names started with T, N, Y, or U. T, N, Y, or U. Okay, one of these letters. And now let's go to the Geminis. Geminis do miss that romantic train most of the time. Basically, they are really the person who care about the others, and they are the one who forget their own life, and they really dedicate their whole the time for somebody. Okay, who actually didn't love back. But anyways, so somebody screamed your name, and you only knew this person, and this story could really go to a certain extent, but somehow you had your own responsibilities and the burdens that you wanted to carry on. But anyways, so here this person's names, the first letter starts with Y, B, or D. Okay, Y, B, or D, or even F. Okay, Y, B, F, or D. Okay, this person's name would start with this. Okay, maybe more than two, maybe more than three. Okay, depends on your luck. Next is the Cancer. Cancer, for you, who is this person who screamed your name, and you would be surprised to know another likes of you. Okay, whose name started with H or D. Okay, this person's name started with H or D, or starts with H or D. Okay, that's where you found the great fun, and somebody screamed your name, and this person's name started with, I told you the letters already. Okay, next is the Leo. Leo, the leader who thought nobody admires you, basically, and you would be in surprise and shock to know who is this person who screamed your name out of gallery or out of somewhere, or really gave you some kind of motivational speech, or maybe tried to uplift your spirit, and that's how it is. And this person really had very short relationship with you, Okay, and this person comes from a very beautiful zodiac sign, and that is Capricorn. And really, and it's and her or his name starts with BGKH or G. Okay, BJGKH, BGKH. Okay, something like that. So it starts with these names. Now let's go to the next one, Virgo. Virgo, you have got too many secret admirers of yours, and sometimes you really feel how you will control so many people. But anyways, the destiny has its own design. But somebody screamed your name very loudly and clear, and that's how it's you want it. And that person's name starts with, you would be surprised to know, and that person's name starts with D, TH, or CH, or simply TR. Okay, something like that. So starting with these names. Okay. Next in our list is the Libra. Libra, the businessman who knows how to use the money very wisely. And for you, this person really had a very sensual relationship with you, and you really wanted that this would go somewhere. But at the end of this, that person turned out to be very much selfish, and you really lament that relationship even. But you remember that who screamed your name, and that's the person belonging to a very special zodiac sign. I wouldn't tell you that zodiac sign, but I would tell you the first initials of that name. Okay, and here is the revelation for you. That name started with E, O, or U, or Y. E, or O, or U, or Y. Okay, the name started with this. Next in our list is the Scorpio. Scorpio, the media manipulators who knows how to use the media very well. And for you, a kind of this relationship which started with ego but ended with the ego itself also. But you remember that somebody screamed your name very clearly, and you still remember that one. Okay, because that was out of love, and you felt very powerful attraction towards this person. And this person had the first initials of the name was M or T. Okay, M or T. Next in our list is the Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the flawless leader. Okay, for you also, the moment of this came with, and you really wanted that relationship would go somewhere. But again, both of you were on the ego trip, and that's how both of you tripped. Okay, but that person had the name starting with M or T. Okay, for you the M or T, and that's how you remember that person. Maybe you gave her or him your own initials sometimes. Okay, next is the Capricorn. Capricorn, for you, this relationship really, I would say you are still in this relationship, and you really like that company of intellectual people. And that person's name who screamed your name very loud and clear, that is starting with G, C, or D. Okay, G, C, S, or D. G, C, S, or D. Okay, so that's how it is for you, Capricorn. And the Aquarius, who do not know, like Aquarius people do not know what is serious love, what is somebody. Okay, somebody would feel you for this, because they are really a kind of aloof and detached personality, and sometimes they act like unemotional also. Aquarius, on your part, you were unemotional and detached in that relationship, but the other person was fully committed into that. And you know, that person really had some kind of good feelings about you, and was never really stable in your life. And that name started with CL or A. Okay, CL or A. Next, let's go to the Pisces, the last one in our list. The Pisces one, the Pisces like the people who can really support them. And you had these two of these relationships. One was a kind of almost super romantic couple, and the second was like a fairy tale romance for you. And the third one was like very much passionate, but you ended up settling with none of these. You settled with somebody else. But anyways, the name of that person started with, I would say, that one first one started with M or T, and then the other one started with R or T. Okay, R, basically R had the very, and then you had a different one ideas also. So that one was like B or G. Okay, your name started with B, J, G. Okay, so that's how it is for you, Pisces, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe my channel, and thank you very much indeed, and God bless you.